Yeah, I know, right? Zoom lens. Well, welcome hockey fans for a Friday night matchup here at the Harry Lumley Bayshore. Saugeen Shores Local League U18 Local League 1 taking on the Owen Sound Attack. Black coming in for a couple good swipes at the puck near the net right off start. Showing these guys what's what. Oh, come on back, he says. Yeah, you see more and more of that. Another one tracked by Aiden. Able to get his glove on that. And they're going to get the switch this time. Bouncing puck over the stick of Evan. But he does get it out. Number 9's off. Dumps it deep into the zone. Bouncing in behind the attack net. And the attack is out again. Eleven picking that up, off to 9. 9 into the zone. Onto the net and into the glove. Good shift for those guys as they come off and new forwards come out. The 2-4-6 line, Mason taking the draw. Sawyer on the left wing, on the right wing, and Jacob Reinwald on the right. Sawyer back, hands it around. Mason picking that up on the boards. Jacob there to take possession as well, and he does. Flips it back around. .15 Cooper down there to chase that down, giving the attack something to think about, and back up to Sawyer on the boards as he hands it back 4 to Jacob, 2 and Jacob to Tube off to Mason into the zone. Out front he puts it, and Jacob's right there for a little poke at it. Didn't work out. Next time it might. And the Parsons, Jaden Caden line back out for their first time this game. And they get a couple opportunities there in the Owen Sound's end. As Owen Sound's dumping it deep into the Storm territory. Logan Haslam picking it up behind the net. Logan to Caden. Caden with a nice lead feed up to number 8, Joey Parsons. Joey not quite able to get that shot off that he wanted. Number 9, sending it out front. 16 there, looking for it. 11, Ronan St. Jake, also trying to get a stick on it. And the boys are gonna, Owen with the long stick poke there, breaking that up. 11 gets a hold. 9 to Caden. And back out to 19. 19 even. Up to 16, Caden, and that puck is out of play. We'll get the face-off at the lineup. Owen Sound breaking up that offensive rush by the Storm, and that puck's still loose. Boys scrambling for it, and lots of intensity around that net as Mason comes out with it. And his shot deflected away. Back to Eli. Eli right at the net. Tip and a tip, but doesn't make it in. Sawyer's going to chase that down. And the puck leaves his own. Even an Eli there. The defensive line. Sending it back around to Jacob. And deflected away by Aiden. Yeah, let's do something with it, guys. A little struggle there off a few skates, trying to get it out, but they do. 6. Met with some friction at the blue line. And yeah, the ref's going to call that. And White goes to the box. Blue. Oh, good opportunities there, guys. You looking to get it in. As puck leaves his zone. Back to 15. 15 to 5 to 8. All right, 5-on-4 here, guys. Let's just keep away. Keep away is the name of this. As Owen Sound puts a little height on and exits the zone. Aiden's going to glove that down. We'll get some new skaters. So will Owen Sound. Number 9 heads into the zone. 9 behind the boards, or behind the net. Still has possession. Momentarily. Oh. And 9's going to go to the box for that. We'll play 4-on-4. Interference. And we go back down to Storm territory to take the face-off draw. Mason comes out for that. Aiden managing that well. Mason getting that draw off to the boards. Owen Sound gets possession and picked up by Ronan. And he's going to go for a skate. And he's got 2 on him. But it doesn't seem to phase him. And still chasing it down off to 6. Back to 11. 11's clean across the line. Tyler Chan's going to take possession. Tyler up to 18. The dangerous pass in front. And Owen Sound taking possession momentarily. Storm able to get that back. And 18's out and away. Yeah, here we go. As the Storm, or the attack comes in with a mad rush. Getting the puck towards the Storm net. Aiden able to put his glove on it. Pretty quiet up here in the cheap seats tonight after that big tournament we just... Oh, and that's in. 4 out front to 2, and 2 sinks it away. Nice work, guys. Way to go. Well earned. We still play 5-on-4 here for 47 seconds. Owen Sound or Storm taking it down into the Owen Sound territory and sending it back in. Just eating up this time as they flip it out. That's dangerous stuff there, guys. I heard the post a couple times there, but I don't think it crossed the line in that mad scramble. Owen Sound just trying to get that puck in. Saugeen Shore Storm still riding high from that big tournament win on the weekend, and you know, it was just an amazing 4 games that they played to get that win, and everybody celebrating that Sunday morning, hoisting that big Bradford Championship Cup down there at Nottawasaga Center Ice. Aiden tucking that away, getting the whistle. Owen's ready to dive over the fence here in 3 seconds. And we're back to even. And Owen picks up that puck in Storm territory, and he's off and away through the neutral zone down into attack. Looking to get that out front, out to Jaden. Jaden sniping one in there. Went a little high. Good work getting it onto each other's stick there. Just finding that guy out in front of the net is key, right? Finding that open guy. Number 8 again. Joey Parsons is going to take it in. Back to 13. Setting that up again with a similar play from Joey and Caden. And it works well, right? You get it behind the net, send it out to that open guy. Giving us the advantage. Owen Sound's going to go to the box for 2 minutes. Not sure call was there. 5-on-4. Owen back out, taking the draw. 18. Dialing it in. Ronan right there looking to get that sent in, and a couple good opportunities there from this line. Making that goalie stand on his head. 9's going to get a crack at it here again. And with a bouncing puck, the goalie's able to get his hand on it. Ronan being told by some of the Owen Sound players that he was too close to the goalie. Doesn't seem to faze him. 9 taking that draw again, sending down. 18 picks it up, sends it in, and that's around. Tyler Chan going to pick that up, and not quite to the target. Tyler again gets a chance, and back to 11 to 9. Looking for an out. Didn't work out. That's going to be an out. Oh, no, I guess we're playing on the power play. We don't get that, or they won't icing call there, so we play on 11, managing the puck well. In across the line, looking for an out. 9, wide of the net. Down around to 3. 3, find... Oh! He had a wide open net. Goalie was down. It hit the bottom of that pad, and a little more height would have done it. 3 to 18. 18 tees it up. It didn't make it through traffic. 9 again. 9. Back to 18. Another one of those. Looking for that one-timer there. And here, 11. 16. Caden Loziak just sending one in. And good try, Caden. Yeah, it was good. Oh, it sure was. Good pressure on that shift, boys. So we get a change. The 2-4-6 line back out. 14 sending a bullet in. And a nice rebound. 6 picking that up. Boys just playing real good here tonight. 4 chasing that down. Back to 14. Eli sends it wide. 6 picking that up. Back down around. And this is the type of play, guys, that just keeps them on their toes and kind of gives them that challenge. They can't just get their sticks on the puck, and they have a tough time with that. That's going to be a nice and call as we play even. And we'll go back to Owen Sound territory to get the draw. Storm keeping the line out. Neben and Eli on the defense. Eli gonna get a chance here. Off to Neben. Neben sends it deep. Down to 2. 2 battling for possession. Sawyer and Jacob in there. Jacob comes out with it on his stick. Back to Neben. Neben. Yep. Dig. Back to Eli. Sends it back down into the storm or attack territory. And the defense gets a switch out as the forwards manage things down here in the zone momentarily. Sawyer getting possession back to Mason. Mason trying to find Jacob out in front. Sends it down around. Cooper's going to be able to put the stop to that for a moment. And Owen Sound does break it out. Up to 6. 6 to 15. Cooper out of the zone. No ice on that. As 5 runs down and it's tipped away. 9 there to pick that up. Back to 15. 15 with a hard shot in. Or sorry, 8 was there to pick that up. Several minutes of good pressure in the attack territory there, as you do get a few moments in the storm territory as the attack finding their legs. Good on the guys here tonight to just break up those. Yeah, they're once on attack able to keep it in the zone. Yeah, good on the guys to be able to break up some of these offensive plays. Just getting their sticks in there, breaking that up. And, it's the little things, right? That comes out of the zone, and Owen Sound takes it back in. Tyler able to give that a little assistance there. As it goes back to the Owen Sound D. Trouble picking that up. Yeah, got to clear that out, guys, because as we send it up to Caden. Caden with a nice chip, and it's out of the zone. And back in, and it's thought he had him. As the defensive trying to get a change there. We got to be sure that we're clear of the zone. and that we've got possession before we do that. 16. They batted around a bit there. No one really had control from our team. They didn't. No one able to take possession, and it's in the back of the net. We'll come back to center ice. That'll even it up, 1-1, with 1:14 left in this first period. 2-4-6 out there. A stalled puck there at center ice for a moment, but it does come loose and spend some time in the neutral zone before entering into the Storm territory. 18, Logan Haslam picking it up behind the net, and Storm able to clear the zone momentarily. 3 again, gets it out, and number 4, Jacob Reinwald, able to get it up to his centerman Mason Spry there, and Mason to Sawyer with a nice, he was teed up ready for the 300-yard shot on that one, and Aiden able to keep that out of the net. High-flying puck away from the Storm net. As the boys look around trying to get some constructive plays made up. And a drive-by there by Sawyer, unable to pick it up as the buzzer goes off. 1-1 for this Friday night hockey game. After the first 15 minutes, both teams going back to their bench for a word from the coaches. And we'll go to a word from our sponsors. Good opportunities there from the Storm. Back to 19, even keeping it in. Back to Jaden. Jaden out front, picked off by Owen Sound. Back to Jaden. We're going to go to the box for a tripping. talked ourselves out of that one. Is that what happened there? That never happens, no. Yeah. Yeah, he must have had a good case to make. Well, the Philadelphia lawyers in our bench there were able to make a case for that penalty call on the trip, and going up to 15, sending it down in 11 for a whistle. Taking the draw off to 11. 11 shoveling it around. 9 taking possession again. Wrap around out front, and Storm picks it up. His attack picks it up, and as it heads west. Nine chipping it in, and good on Caden to be right there at front of the net, getting a good opportunity. Goalie able to mash it away. Owen Sound winning that draw, but Logan Haslam able to hold the line and send it back in. As 6 picks it up, back to 4. Jacob picks it up behind the net, where he's met with a bit of friction out to Sawyer, and unable to get there, intercepted by Owen Sound. Back to 3, Tyler. Needed a little bit more on that, and it would have went with some force. As Tyler skates back fast and holds up some defensive positioning, able to break up that play from Owen Sound. Sawyer on a break, and Owen Sound able to get in and bat that away. Nice bullet in from Eli. Trapped by the goalie. That was good. He was spot on. Way better for Eli. Yeah. Take a little lead off. Yep. The fast skate and Owen Sound moving their way in and overskating that opportunity as defense struggles to get back. In this big ice, we're going to have to watch how deep we play. 14 picking it up with a nice feed up to 8 to 5, picked off by Owen Sound. Center's neutral zone. Aiden using his blocker there to send that off. Jaden to Joey, and up to Caden. Caden comes off. No one comes on. A hard bullet sent in from Owen Sound. We better get back, boys. Storm able to get their sticks on it a few times there just to break that up. 9 crossed the ice off the boards and picked up by 7. Evan sends it down. Hand pass down by number 9 towards 16, waiting right in his corner office there. Wasn't able to get it in. $15 and $11 taking some abuse on the boards. Back out to 15, dumps it into the zone. The boys have to clear and get us a chance for some new skaters. Owen Sound comes out with it and heads back towards the Storm net. The boys breaking that up. Good defensive plays there by the Storm, keeping that out. Sawyer, Mason, and Jacob just all working together to get that puck down there, and they do. And that one's into the rafters and down. Knock the dust off. Yeah. 18 off of somebody's shin there with that line drive there. I wouldn't want to be standing in front of it. Attack able to get it back out of their zone again. Back to the Storm D. With a nice pass up to 4, unable to pick it up there. He does get a hold and he stays with it. 4, the shot. Owen Sound coach saying, look, and that's a struggle with some. 18 staying right with him. 4 skating down deep. 4 around to 18. 18 picks that up with ease. And that same sort of pass with a bit of saucer pass with a bit of height on it. 2, going to get a good chance here, but he sends it to 6. 6 ripping it in. And getting that opportunity again, Jacob running in for one too. So 3 swift chances there, guys, and that'll wear any team down. That line getting good pats on the buckets as they come into the bench. That's a lot of work, you know, that back and forth skate and then getting that 3 quick opportunities on the net. Eli teeing one up and another nice bullet right in. He sends it. This goalie earning his keep tonight, that's for sure. Aiden able to hang on to that with some sloppy plays there by the Storm. Blind passes. Number 9, Owen Moulton, going for a skate through the neutral zone. The boys waiting for him to get there. And he looks to get it out front and passes over a couple of the sticks. Unable to make it. Evan with a fly and slide there, able to get his keep possession of it. I didn't know whether it was going to. 11, Ronan, St. Jake's working his way in, keeping possession as he goes. It was questionable at times. Owen going to get his stick in there too. And Owen Sound comes out. Back to Ronan. Ronan to Caden. Caden into the zone. Caden on the net. All these guys just using all their skills trying to get where they need to be. Number 9 chasing it down. Sends it out. I thought Ronan was going to get on that right, but he was just a little shy of getting there. 16, sending it in again, and he's spot on. Every one of those shots have just been right on the net, so keep that pressure. The 2-4-6 line out there again. Jacob behind the net, looking to get it to Sawyer. Sawyer unable to make something of it, and the attack able to get it out of the zone as Mason says, I don't think so, I'm going back in. He sends it, tees it up in front of the net, picked off by Owen Sound, back out of the territory. We'll just hang on for a second till the guy's clear with a little bit of a fake out there from Logan. Dumping it in and waiting for that bounce. Goalie able to get his glove on it. Mason winning that draw back to Logan and off to Jacob. Jacob's just going to skate it right in and around with a nice... That goalie, he was over there without a second to spare. Uh-oh. One-on-one here as fired wide. Owen Sound whiffing on that shot a little there, giving the Storm a chance to pick up on it. And then repossessed by Owen Sound in the neutral zone. 3 up to 6, 3 again, back to 6, 6, 2 and 2. Aiden steering that away for Logan to get possession of. He's looking for his man up front and he gets it to him. That's not going to be ice because Tyler was able to match that down. Tyler behind the net, putting a little height up to Logan. No one there. Tyler faced with challenge of 2 Owen Sound attackers. Eight, Joey going for a skate up the boards. And Jaden gets it in. Jaden off to 13. Caden Root. Caden. And Owen Sound able to pick that up. Get back, Eli. Back. Owen Sound not able to cash in on any of this as the Storm working their way in. Careful doing that. And the puck is out of the zone through neutral as the attack regroups, and Storm looking for a fresh set of legs, and they get some. Some of the forwards come off. Defensive staying out for the moment. Getting intercepted there with these passes. They gotta be on. Eleven and 9, able to get that heading in the right direction. 9 in there digging. Gets possession. Takes a beating. 16 gets a hold. 16 to 11, he's done. Oh, had him dead to rights with that open net. 7's going to get a chance. Oh, the nice tip there from Caden, right where he needs to be. One of these times, Caden, it's going to work out for you. 19, Neben, moving ahead, dumping it back around to number 9. Aiden able to get his glove on that. 1-1 in this second period. 50 seconds left on the clock as we'll get a little timeout here after this period for the Flood. These periods must feel like an eternity for these guys after playing the short 10-minute periods at the Bradford tournament that we were just in. They go quick, those 10-minute periods. Saying earlier, the trick with those is just really acting fast, get out, get goals scored early. And, that's what they were doing on the weekend, taking advantage of that time. 2 and 6 trying to sort this out, and Aiden able to get on that one, and a whistle. Owen Sound looking for that late goal in the second period. It didn't work out. 5 seconds left on the clock here as we face off in the Storm territory. I'm going to take a little break here from the streaming, so I will come back on a few minutes before we get going again. So just go back into the live stream and find that live button. You should see a little icon there that's glowing, and that's what you click to get in, and we'll be able to watch that third period. So we'll see you all then.